My name is Heptarmo. I'm 6'2", 125 pounds, and I'm racing this weekend. That's 3 truths and a lie, and I'll let you decide which one is true and which one is false. This week, I'm racing one of my favorite races of all time, the Des News 10K. I've ran it 4 years in a row. I've ran the race a little faster and placed a little higher every single year, even winning it last year. The key and how I run the race, and I feel like I've changed the game of how to run the Des News 10K. This is how I've ran it the last 2 years. Attack the downhill, float the flat, and survive the uphill finish. This year, same plan, but with a bigger goal. The course record stands at 27:39 from 1986 by the one and only Ed Eyestone. And so that's the plan. Last year I ran 27:58 and finished 19 seconds away from the course record. And so I would love to run the course record this year. So yeah, I didn't want to give away my race plan, and I didn't want to let people know what I'm chasing for. And so this video is going up the same time that I'm racing. And so you will probably most likely see the results immediately after this video is getting posted, as I will be done hopefully by 6:30. Less than 30 minutes of racing.
What you're doing on 10K, you said
Third time. It's good. I hope I don't look dumb tomorrow. If I lose tomorrow, I'll look like an idiot wearing one piece. This is what women wear, not men. My biggest concern is like how short these are. Like, you see how short legs is? Like half, more like 90% of my thigh is showing. But you know, look good, feel good, run good. Gotta get paid.
Yeah, bro.
Sub 4, baby! Let's go, Hobbs! Looking good, man!
Let's go, Hobbs. One more mile. Come on. You got a big gap on JQ. But he's praying.
That was way harder than it should have been. I went out slightly slower last year, trying to shoot for the course record. I crumbled off like a mile and a half. Like my last mile was like 5.5. Everything else was like in the 440s.
16-year-old David Omaha.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, look, all 3 of them are here. I love it. So first place, hold it over your head. That's probably the best way to keep it up or down. Yeah.
That was a crazy race. Like I said, I shot for the course record, and yeah, I faded. I think I went into the race telling everybody that I'm gonna go out in sub 4, and just playing a little bit of mind games because I didn't want anybody chasing me. And so I knew that by saying that I was gonna go out in sub 4, I knew that I was gonna have a lot of room for error. And so yeah, I went out just a little slower than last year. Last year I went out, I think, through the mile like 4:06, 4:08. This year I was a tad bit slower at 4:12. I was hoping, coasting down the hill and just like going out a little slower, that I was gonna have more in the tank in the later miles. And so that was my initial thought. Let's compare the splits. Strava splits are a little bit off. I hit lap on my watch at the mile marker, and so this is going to be a little off, but for comparison, we'll just go off of the GPS miles. Sometimes you don't want to go off the GPS miles because the GPS could be off, and so I usually like to go off the mile markers on the course. And so I was hitting lap, every single lap I was hitting lap on my watch every time I passed the mile marker, right? And so my watch it has a little different split than Strava, but for the sake, we'll compare the Strava splits. So it says I ran 4:16 mile 1 this year. Last year I was at 4:11. Mile 2 this year I was at 4:20. Last year I ran another 4:11. So through 2 miles last year, through the Strava splits, I was at about 8:22 last year. This year I was at 8:36. And so I was already like 20 seconds behind, but that was the plan, right? The plan was to close it hard, close it fast the second half, right? And so my third mile was 4:37 this year. Last year I ran 4:33, so it's a little slower than I wanted to, but it's fine. Mile 4, it's the same. I ran 4:30 last year, I ran 4:30 this year. And the difference maker is I was hoping for mile 5 and 6 to close it, right? If I ran 4:40s, it would be pretty much on course record pace. I was about 19 seconds off the course record last year. I ran 27:58, and so that was the plan. Mile 4 this year, I ran 4:35. Last year, I ran 4:40, right? Mile 6 is where it really hurt me, right? I ran 4:48 last year, and I ran 4:52, and I ran 5:05 pace the last 0.2 of the race. And so I died really hard. Like, I died a brutal death, right? The last mile and a half. And so that's why I lost most of the time. I was 40 seconds shy of the course record, right? And so yeah, that was tragic. But overall, happy with it. I was happy to be able to get the win, and just grateful for a healthy body that can get the dub on a semi-decent day. And so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog. I don't know exactly what this is. I just threw together some clips to show you guys the race and a little bit of the tune-up, but there was no tune-up actually. That's a damn lie. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I've been recording another video and I've been taking longer. I was hoping to get that video out before this one, but the timeline is going to be a little off. I'm sorry for that, but the next video is going to be a banger.